up, FHN?
I'm Maddie.
And I'm Marina, and welcome back to this week's episode of The Nightly Show. It's actually our last Nightly Show of the year.
With only 2 weeks left of school, summer break is quickly approaching.
I'm really excited to go on break, but I have no idea what I'm going to do with all my free time.
Well, maybe you could visit some shops on Main Street. Here's Alan Bautista.
Inspired by her grandfather's old-time creamery, Jackie Evie shares her own experience in owning the business Sugarbot Creamery on Main Street.
My grandpa had a pharmacy and soda fountain in Herman, Missouri, where I grew up. And so a lot of the pictures on our walls of the old-fashioned soda fountains, that's my grandpa's shop. We're the only place in St. Charles that makes our ice cream from scratch. We try to stay as close to natural form as possible, so you won't find a ton of artificial ingredients. We try to stay, pretty natural and whole so that you can really taste the things that we're putting in there.
Since opening Sugarbot Creamery, things have relatively stayed the same. One of Jackie's goals include being well established in the Main Street community and welcoming any guests that come through their doors.
We do a lot of supporting local charities and organizations, just trying to get involved and kind of meet people where they're at.
Along with owning a successful business, one has to wonder what comes next and what to expect in the future.
We'd like for it to just continue to be successful, for us to be able to support the community, be able to get more involved in events and participate more. Keep doing what we're doing, make sure that folks know that we're here, that they know that we're doing everything from scratch. Over time, just wanting to grow the business, be able to kind of pay our employees top dollar, and just, be a pillar of the community, be somewhere that people look forward to going to, and also somewhere that gives back to the community, not somebody that just takes everything.
I'm totally going to go there now.
Yeah, I'll have to visit over break.
I need some new games to play too. Do you have any ideas?
Well, I heard Reagan talking about Astroneer.
What's that?
Well, I'll let her show you. Hit it.
Space is a beautiful place, as they say, and a blast to explore. And what a better way to explore the great universe than from the comfort of your own home? Astroneer is an exploration survival game set in the 25th century's intergalactic age of discovery, where technology and science have advanced enough to allow you to adventure through space. Your main goal is to explore the terrain of the planet your pod has landed on. You may go out as far as you like, as long as you keep up with your oxygen tethers. You can collect resources and find strange things to research, using a research chamber to take care of bigger objects and materials. Researching these resources and items gives you bytes, a virtual currency used to unlock new items like mini-generators or storage units. If you're more of the do-as-you're-told kind of person, there are missions to keep you progressing in the game with rewards for every mission you complete, such as bytes, buggies, and other resources. Craft new items using the mini printer on your backpack or the standalone printers back at the base to get new equipment. Explore in style with different suit designs, color palettes, visor colors, etc. to customize your character. Most of these customization options need to be unlocked or bought. There's also a co-op mode to play with friends and a sandbox mode to allow your creativity to flow. This game is relaxing and fun. It's easy for anyone to pick up and has many different ways to play, so that everyone can have an enjoyable experience exploring the great unknown.
Man, I love video games.
You better be careful though. You don't want to get addicted.
Video game addictions don't even exist. And even if they did, I wouldn't have one.
Well, Riley Aldendifer actually walked us through what one looks like, and I think you should definitely watch it.
Video games are a type of entertainment people can spend time and money playing. But if you want to make a game, you will have to make a game compelling enough for people to play. Today, we will do a deep dive on what makes a game compelling and what developers do to make a game compelling enough for 1,000 people to play. First, we need to ask some people in the community about their favorite games and why it is.
Oh, right now, my favorite game is Bloxwords. The makes it fun is how you interact with someone in this game. There's this one thing in this game called Fruit Gacha. It gives you a random fruit every 4 hours or 2 hours of the order live. And you have to spend $35,000.
One way you can make a game very compelling is directing the game towards a single audience. If you make a game closer to a single audience, then that single audience would more likely buy the game. Another way people make games so compelling is the quests they make. In my experience in playing games, if there's no goal in the game, I tend to get bored of the game after a while. But if there is a quest in the game, then I'm probably going to play it more because I want to get that quest finished. A more scientific reason could be about the dopamine levels. If you tend to enjoy a video game more, the more dopamine will get released. Speaking about addiction, another reason could be the eggs and crates they have in the game. When you open an egg or crate, there's a smaller chance you can get something really good that helps you go really far in the game. And since these eggs or crates cost money, kids will more likely get money to buy the crates and eggs.
Though there's good and bad things that come from playing games, you shouldn't keep you away from playing what you want.
Whoa, thanks for that explanation, Riley. Maddie, are you feeling any more convinced?
Yeah, that helped a lot. Moving on to next year, we have a video on blended learning.
Amber's showing us the ins and outs of the classes, and it might even help you at the beginning of next year.
The 2023-2024 school year will feature additional blended learning courses beyond the 4 we currently have.
So you guys, let's go ahead and we're just going to...
Blended learning is really picking the place, the path, and the pace of your own learning. And it's taking accountability for your own learning.
About the character, and this is like...
Students who are in blended classes need to have a little more self-motivation, be a little more self-driven, because those days that they don't have that teacher facilitating their learning, they're going to have to be responsible for making sure that they're on top of their schedule and getting things completed.
All right, number 1, identify character.
I think we should have more blended classes. It has to be specific to the subject, I think, because it's kind of hard. I'm also in like a blended math class, sort of like all online, and that's very hard because that needs more instruction. But I think for other classes, it would be a good idea.
Those actions as warning actions.
I think the district is pushing it as an initiative because I think it prepares students for college for the next step.
What do you think? What's your thesis? What do you think?
I don't think we have to have every single class blended, but that we offer that option, so that let's say every course has a blended option.
Yeah.
I believe they benefit from blended classes because, again, they're learning other skills than just English skills. For instance, in my class, you're learning how to be resourceful.
Having a blended class is so nice.
Yeah, sleeping in and leaving early sounds so good.
Well, back to this year, I heard that our spring sports teams are actually doing pretty well.
I also heard our boys C-Team Volleyball is having some good luck.
Well, Kiley Harris just made a video on them. Let's check it out.
This year's FHNC team just wrapped up their season. Most of the players on the team had never played volleyball before, so this was a new experience for them. This is how they got along and what they did as part of the volleyball program here at FHN.
First, we usually get together. If we had a game the day before, we'll talk about it. And then we go off and we start our stretches and our like passing drills and stuff. And then we move on to like more targeted skills and just try to improve.
We talk, we get along, we play tag, and we pass the ball.
They pass the ball to me so that I can do the dirty work and hit it over.
I expected it was going to be hard to play the game, but it turned out it was pretty easy and it's pretty fun.
We're just very comfortable with each other, so we'll tell each other where to where we're going wrong, where we need to improve, what we're doing good at, and I think that's our best way of working together.
C-Team just finished out their season with their GACs last Saturday, May 6th.
Good work, guys.
Well, that's all we have for you today, FHN.
Make sure you check out all of our socials at FHNtoday and our very own app to stay updated on future shows and videos.
Wow, this is my last time ending the show. I feel like I should really make it special and memorable.
Well, what did you have in mind?
How about this? Once again, I'm Marina.
And I'm Maddie.
Signing off.